your head be so. Yeah, I hit your man's up. 600 and 100. Yeah, stand up, round like it's tough, but you not, boy. For the cold bitch looking for the hot, boy. 50 in the grid, I run my city. I ain't trying to catch me, you can. Be like that, I'm not no fan. Run around with the top down, saying the same. We're all saying I'm man. I really good for you without saying. But he trying to hit Jada stuff. He doing that little play that Jada always do. Yeah, that little Will. I'm down. Y'all niggas, man. It was like back. Oh yeah, wow. She thought that one got her throwing that little shit. Hey, on me out there to that drink. She said she in love with who? Hey, I'm thug in the roof. I'm thug with a two. Oh, that's me and piping. Having motion like a titan. Pick. Little hot boy. Yeah, why look like deer? I send it back a refund. Hey, that car like a ball like a robber. No, no shots in the box, and I bet you don't get the niggas off your block. I bet you don't really get all those shots. Y'all nigga gotta slide. Everybody slide. Ew, wait, I'm going to go slide. Oh yeah, to the crib! To the crib, Nick Chubb! To the crib! To the crib! Yeah, big round. Hey, little dog, I put dog in the pit round. I ain't the one who started this. And I make sure man pay no charges to this. I'm shocked, but I so with before coronavirus, I had the youngest masked up. Come on for us, so I thought you can post on Instagram. I was love again. I practice like I real skills. Then low key check girl to the slim shit. Don't get touched. Nah, one y'all get touched. One y'all get fucked. Nah, don't sound much. Jerry cash out staring there. Now if I'm going too crazy, ever baby niggas too gays. Don't go no type of way, these niggas too lazy. Jerry Cocker caught, I don't know who is it. Every time I pop my hoe, I'm screaming, oh baby.
Charles, remember the interception last time out, but they put the football down. It didn't look like they were going to have a
song. But Freddie, he threw a pick at my player while I'm picking this song. Brother say, hey, you going around in the city. I ain't never scared. You are a big bad. My head. Over the head. That's all right. Big shit. Catch the whole clip and then we knock it down. Wow, around. No stopping us. I'm sorry. We don't want to see me say, I'm sorry, I'll never see me. Talking shit, she relevant. I don't want to go wrong. Man, it's just kind of shit. I don't want my head on. When skeleton, I have a red bone. But I don't want the bitch. You know, pass on. Cause they don't want to keep me with my mask on. Try to say the other one. You might be this out. We gonna see what murder say. Got a wig on, probably in the city. Bitch, I ain't never scared. Look to that. I'm good, off your head. Each other, come around and wake us up. Intelligence, emergency. One friend on another rich. My shit. Good in that. Terminator. Big man like Schwarzenegger. I don't feel solid shit. shit is like, we gonna see what murder say. Got a wig on, probably in the city. I'm trying to kill a bitch. Through the bitch, I ain't never scared. Made a bed trying to get you dead. Everything around the head. I ain't taking off your head. Say no, baby.
Ready? And here we go. Sends it your way.
ATL, Jacob.
All we get.
I ain't fucking with you, bitch. I think I'm all that. Nigga, I'll call the time out. Let me wet, she get set off the text. She get wet, I don't flex.
Then I'm on to the next. I be gone off the neck. Hit the phone with his neck. Then I'm home in a black. Eliante, ain't no chrome on my neck. I ain't living like that. He ain't got no type of black. Verbo put up all roads. Me and phone up back to back. We them niggas out the rack.
What's on again?
Gotta rap.
I ain't love you, hit you at.
In the studio with that. So I might get the rap. Well, I'm from that Vietnam. Oh, my bitches from the rap. Look good at
Never gone, never make them bitches cry.
They really ain't
What's some things, boy? We just don't eat, boy. Cat that man, sweet niggas, double blood,
like birthday gift, get your face fast, ASAP, like always first strike, cause I don't like the big bag, every time I'm bad, I'm on niggas ass, first one about the gas, so you call me shit mad, I'm out some bitches falling in love with me, man, I want some smoke, get some snow, at the time.
Yeah, we lit. We gotta pull a song out. We both go, bro. We can sing that. Right. The whole thing.
What's in the past? What they mean? They gotta take myself, I never had rope.
I had smoke. Soon as that's oh, you being bad.
All my real niggas,
All my bad bitches. Sad. Carol Chicken Breast South Day.
woke up on a picture.
I was in the mission. They just wanted gang taking. I was in the business. Baby, gang bagging. How they know that literature?
Yeah, I feel
Gang bagging. My hair look like glitter. I got comments hate. My shit look like Twitter.
What are you supposed to do? Listen. I thought maybe I really thought she was my trick.
I was running Boston straight. She was off of Spencer. I'm that nigga for real. I'm that nigga for real. How the fuck keep
I'm that nigga for real. I'm that nigga for real.
What happened when I scored off that?
Niggas be acting like they was killers, but I don't kill for real. I'm that nigga 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 for real. I'm like they was killers, but I was doing for real. Niggas be acting like
But that's fucking fake.
That's real. I know, but that's the whole of Cover Duty.
But still, they supposed to jump. He supposed to jump his ass up there.
People that act like they have an ear, I ain't finna get a show that.
Cause remember he in the middle. Are you in cover 4?
I'm gonna cover 2.
Way in 2014, I was rocking BB. Why they act like this shit new? I've been
Bro, why the hell he moved out the way? Smack his head.
Real shit saying that shit, man. He going trail state. Put that bitch cover 2.
I came out of the drill.
That bitch cover 2. Good luck. He gonna dick him and go inside.
I'm that nigga for real. I'm that nigga for real.
He knows it. He can hear you, bitch.
Second and goal. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. He's got it for a giant touchdown. Daniel Bellinger, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants get a bit closer. Jones throwing for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. Gano now following touchdown here to kick it away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive. There he goes, Amari Cooper. And all the way in, touchdown, Cleveland. Amari Cooper, 81 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Jones on first down, looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. Saquon Barkley. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Browns drive about to get started.
And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room.
Brissett to throw on first. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
To the right side, he's got Cooper. It's complete. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. First down, Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau.
And the Giants are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Just 11 seconds to go in the half as they have it first and 10. Throwing Jones. He's got him in, complete. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So that changes things a bit. Here's a first and 10 all the way down at the 35. A final shot before break. Jones. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The Browns drive about to get started. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Third and short yardage, Brissett. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. They give the Chubb out of the gun. We'll get this up to about the 44. From the 44, Brissett. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. From the 38, Brissett. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Chubb will try the middle here. He'll get it inside the 20. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Brissett. Touchdown, Browns! Amari Cooper with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. He's got Bellinger. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. On the draw, this is Barkley. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second down, here's Chubb again. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They run it again with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken from about the 12. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find...
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now Jones. Barkley bringing in yet another completion. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. 20, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, New York. On that long touchdown, look, the pass was fine, but it was short. What Saquon did after the catch, that's impressive.
And that's just demoralizing if you're on the defensive side of the ball, too, because if he catches a short one, that's your opportunity to tackle him, put him on the ground.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Well, there's some excitement, right? Go for 2, and instead it gets picked off. And how about the return? Give him a lot of credit, though, for not giving up after the play.
Yeah, the troops rallied.
Exactly, and getting back there and making the tackle and not giving up 2 points themselves.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Browns drive about to get started. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they... There he goes left side. The 30. 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, 83 yards. And the Browns continue to pour it on here in the fourth. And now again, the Browns, they line up for two. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Takes it at the 7. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. Up the middle, it's Chubb. And some room to roam now. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Nick Chubb, a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Browns are pouring it on. And now once again, they'll line up to go for 2. Here's Chubb to try to run it in. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the two-point conversion to extend this lead. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. Yet another mistake.